Hey, what's up? Today we will be comparing the C920 from Logitech, which costs around $70 on Amazon, and the Creative Cam LiveSync 4K, which costs around $50 on Amazon as well. So, which one is better? Well, you will be the judge, but my name is Alan from Unfiltered Bits, and today we'll just do a comparison. I'll do both full frame and also split screen kind of thing. Also, both webcams are being recorded in full 4K, so make sure you have that setting selected. And also, both webcams are almost the same settings as they are out of the box. But if you want to be very specific and see my specific settings that I got for this video, because most of the stuff are in auto, then check out the description down below. Anyway, let's actually get started. Right now, this is how the room looks like. This is my room. This is where I do my streaming, my recording whatsoever. And I have a room light. I have kind of like a ring light facing the wall behind the two webcams. And then I have a monitor right here and a monitor right here. This monitor right now has the Amazon page up, so it's pretty well lit. And then this one has OBS on dark mode. So that's what I'm seeing. To describe kind of how things are looking right now, the Creative Cam LiveSync 4K has a very, very sharp detail, but it's kind of grainy. Very grainy, very noisy, especially seeable in the curtain and the AC up there. But overall, everything's going great. The second thing that you would probably notice is that the C920 is very cropped in. I didn't do that crop. That's just the maximum FOV possible with the Logitech C920. Unlike the Creative Cam LiveSync 4K, you can see a lot more. But what's positive about the C920 is that if you can see, my face is still kind of clear. But look at this panda right here. Look at the charger, look at the mic. It has kind of a natural depth of field, which is not present in the Creative Cam LiveSync. Also, the C920 has autofocus, but I have disabled it because it sometimes flickers, and I don't like that. But now let me actually show you how it looks like if, let's say, my monitor right here doesn't have anything super bright and I don't have the ring light open as well. So let me just close those two real quick. All right, so this is how both of the cameras looking right now. The Logitech, very soft, and honestly, I think it's now super soft and still sharp with the Creative Cam LiveSync, but now more grainy since I don't have much light going on in this, normal. Now I'll move on to actually just having the monitor lights on and the ring light on without this massive light above me. So let me just go and turn that off actually. Alright, so right now I have the monitor lights back up and also the ring light, but no overhead light. So kind of also what I usually have when I'm gaming. But what I've seen is that the Logitech is starting to be too not focused. So I think I might have to adjust that a little bit. So let me go and try to adjust it here. Maybe put the focus up to, I'll put the focus up to 0. Because I think that's the best it can do for this range. But low light compensation is, I think, off for both cameras or for both webcams. They're both off because sometimes some webcams adjust too much with the low compensation. So they compensate, they make the webcam look laggy. But this is how they look like on a more normal looking space, I guess. So this is the motion blur. Look at my hands. And let's see, let me put up my phone right here. This is how they handle the phone. I kind of do prefer the more close-up in your face type of thing. Okay, but now how would it actually look like if I turn off the ring light? Okay, so now I have the ring light off, and as you can see, the Logitech one is kind of struggling. Right now, it's just too soft. I don't know what's wrong with it. You know what? I'm actually going to turn on the focus, but this is how it looks like right now. Currently, our exposure for both is set to auto. So right now, the exposure for the C920 is on -3, which that explains why it's becoming this laggy. while the Creative Cam LiveSync 4K just have it on default still. It is still on -5, didn't even change, didn't bother to change. It can handle this set of lighting. So now I'm actually interested how everything would look like if I turn off the monitor lights. Like this monitor right here, you can see my hands kind of blown out right now. But I'm gonna turn it down. I'm gonna put it on Discord, very dark Discord. And this is how everything looks like. You can still see me on both, but you can just see the motion right now of how everything is working, especially with the C920 having its autofocus, which I don't really like. I'm gonna put it back to manual focus on around 20. There you go. But I'm actually gonna stand up right now. Let's see how it looks like. That's the chair. This is my hand. Look at that motion blur. I don't know. I don't know. The Creative Cam LiveSync right now is just winning. But how does it perform without like no lights? If I remove this little bit of light that I have in my monitor, this is how both of it will look like on the darkest possible scene. Now, both of which you can still see me. Oh, actually, wait, I have this. I had this extra light on, so let me actually go and remove it. Boop. This is how it looks like now. No lights. If I have one light on, or how lights look like in the camera on a dark scene, this is how it looks like. And yeah, on my face. Okay, so we're back on both lights open, or most of the lights open. There you go. And yeah, I guess you have a clear winner, but it's still up to you, of course. It depends on your lighting condition. Of course, both webcam might even look a little better with a better lighting setup, or also better settings. You can put LUTs on OBS and of course adjust it according to your will. But I actually want to try one more thing. Hold up. So I actually bought this thing. I can set it to one color, but I can't find the remote right now. But I think this is a good idea of how color can be reproduced by both of the webcams. This one close up for the Creative Cam LiveSync. Really great. Now I have the monitor lights open without the ring light, without the overhead light. And this is how the C920 handles my background. Kind of washed, of course, very soft, but the major thing there is it's kind of blurry, motion blur. Oh, and just if you're interested of how it looks like on 1080p, the Creative Cam LiveSync in 1080p 40 FPS versus the Logitech at 1080p 30 FPS, well, this is how both of which look like right now. Just moving my hands, waving my hands. Maybe you can see the difference. And I have a controller here, move it around, and I think you can see a little bit of details here. And there's a little close-up of the panda for the C920, close-up of the panda with the Creative Cam LiveSync 4K. You can also adjust the focus in Creative Cam LiveSync. I forgot to tell you guys, but you have to fiddle around with that. It doesn't have a software autofocus type of thing. But yeah, you know what? This is where I'm gonna be ending the video. It's up to you. Which one do you think did more justice of how things look like? To be honest, this one looks, kind of an easy guess of which one kind of won. But again, depends on the instances, depends on your use case. But for the price, yeah, up to you.